Hello, everybody. It's me, Grammy, and we are going to build something today. We're going to make a Christmas tree. Now, I've already gotten everything set out, and it's kind of hard to see it from here what ingredients you need, so I made a little diagram for you. You need either a lever or a signal inverter. I prefer the signal inverter, but you could use a lever. You need 50 of the filled of the tiny tiles, and you get those in where the floor sections are. 3 posts, but you don't fill them, and you need 16 each of the wedges, the blueprint wedges, 1 by 4, 1/4 by 1, 1/3 by 1, and 1/2 by 1. Then, of course, you need the Christmas lights, the neon wires, or those types of items so that you can decorate it even more. The first thing you want to do is decide where you want to put the tree. I'm going to put it right here in this corner. Now, as you notice, I had to make some changes here, and we'll be talking more about that Tuesday on Tuesdays with tips and tricks with Nate. So I'm going to put my Christmas tree over here in the corner. Now, if we were glitching and doing things, we could probably put it on the diagonal, but I don't want to do all that. So I'm leaving enough room, 1 block space in between this wall and 1 block space between this wall. I know I'll have enough room to walk past it over here. So that's where I'm going to have it. Now, you have 3 empty posts, blueprints, empty posts. We're going to put that in the middle of where we figured that the Christmas tree is going to be at. So look at that. It's starting to lay down on the job. Silly, silly. We can move these out now. Put them back over here with the other ones. These are the 1 by 4 by 1 wedges, so we'll just move them back over. And, oh, nope, not that. Good thing we have quit. And then this one. All right. We'll just put it over here with the other ones. There we go. If you want a really tall tree, you use all 3. If you want a shorter tree, you could use 1, you can use 4, however tall you want the tree. I'm using 3. So that's how tall my tree is going to be. Like I said, though, it doesn't have to be this. You can adjust it to whatever size and everything else that you want. Now, there's lots of people who have built trees over the years. This is just the way I'm going to do mine this year. I've done it lots of different ways, too. This is one that I want to do this time, though. Now, you see, wondering what these are all for. If you don't want to light your tree in a certain way, then you don't have to. You can fill those and not use the tiny tiles. However, I'm going to be lighting my tree from the inside because that's what I always like to do. I like to hide the wires and everything else inside the tree trunk. You don't see it. So what I'm doing is putting all these tiny tiles all around the outside. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this. You can do it strictly on the part where you don't have any of the branches, or you can put it on the whole thing. I'm putting 1 round of them all the way around the bottom, and then I'm going to get my branches. So I start with the big ones, and I turn it so it's facing the right direction, put it down here where it's touching everything right like that, and there's my first branch. Okay, and then this one goes right where it belongs. See? Okay, now, next we're going to get 4 more of these. Put them around the trunk. Okay, now we have another round of branches. And what I do is I do 2 rows of each kind all the way around. So, here we go. Now, I'm going to move one of these out, the post, and move the one out inside down there out also. We want to take out that blueprint that was in there because we don't want to have it in there all the time. Now, after 2 rows, you move on to the 1/3. See, this is how it is if you try to do it without the blueprint. It's always easier if you leave the blueprint in. Okay, so without the blueprint, you have to kind of guess where you are, which you can do, see? But I'm going to put the blueprint back down. I think it makes it a little bit neater. So let's go ahead and put the blueprint inside again. Yep. There we go, it's inside. all the way around. Yep. Okay, now we go with the 1x3s. And you're gonna ask me, well, why do you have all those other 1x4s? You'll have to wait and see, because that's the next step after we get all these up here. Okay, now we have one of the 1x4x1. Now one of the 1x3x1. So we need one more row of the 1x3x1s. We've got 2 rows of the 1x1/4, 1/4 by 1, 1/3 by 1. Now, one more row of these, and all the way around, and all the way around. Keep going. Make sure you get it down far enough. Let's see. One more on the back side. There we go. There. Now, I want to take that blueprint out and move it up. There we go. And now we start with the 1/2 by 1. These, 1/2 by 1. And we do the same thing, 2 rows. 2 rows all the way around. There we go. At this point, you could stop. It's a tree. It's kind of basic, and you could put lights on it. And you can have this filled in. Or you can go on and do other things. But we're going to go one step further. I'm going to make it a little bit more, a little fuller. So go back down to the bottom where you have each of these. And we are going to stagger them around. First, got to make sure we got the wedge going the right way. We'll start in the back because the glass. Okay, so still not right, is it? Let's flip this thing around. Come on, come on, come on. Turn, turn. No, now you're going the total wrong way. There we go. We're just going to stick it right next to it. See? So we're going to stick them right next to the other one. And we want to make sure that we keep going around in the same direction. So I'm putting them to this side, not the other side, this side over here. So I grab one and I go over to this part of it. And there it goes. Same thing here. Grab another one. Whoops. Yeah. Move. From here. And it goes right there. Okay, and then now we don't want to keep going on the same side because we want it to be staggered and look a little bit fuller. So I'm going to go on this side now. Yes, the wedge is the correct way. If I scroll in a little bit, first person, maybe that'll help a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. That one's there. And we go the opposite direction. Whoa, almost went for the wrong size. Okay, and then this one goes here. Oops, didn't get it down right, did I? No. Which you don't have to. I mean, you can stagger them too, where they're up and down a little bit and not exactly even with each other. It looks a little bit more rustic and not so perfect, which is good. And this one goes on this side. Good. And then the last one goes on the other side. So once I do these 2 rows, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. When you look down, you've got one side going one way, one part going the other way. And it just makes it a little bit fuller looking. Okay, now we come over here for the 1/3 by 1. And we have this one over here, so we're going to start over here on this one. Oops. And there we go. There we go. I think I did them right. Did I get them all? Yes, I did. Okay, now we have to put the 4 of these on. So we went on that direction for that one, so we'll go here for this one. Let's see, where does it go? There it is, right there. But if I had wanted to, I could have that signal inverter all the way down in the bottom. That's why I like the signal inverter better than the the lever, because it's there and it's on. Okay. And now what I want to do, I didn't make them because I've just decided that I want to add them just right now when we're talking. So I'm going to have to adjust the list. The 1.5 by 1. We need 4 of those. There we go. Because we need to go put those up at the very top. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit too big for that, but that's okay. I will have to adjust that list that I made because I just adjusted the recipe. But that's what happens when I cook too. I adjust recipes also when I'm cooking. Yep. Okay, why don't you? Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's see. We just need 4 of these because I want it to have a little bit more of a top. 99? Really? That's funny. Let's see. There we go. All right, and then this goes here, up at the very top. I'm gonna put it here. Make sure that they're facing the right way. There we go. Up on top. Let's see which way. Oh, did we get that other one facing? Oh, it did. It's not facing correctly, is it? Let's see. Is that right? Yes, that one's correct. The other one's still not right, though. Let's climb up. Fix it up. Come on. And up you go. There we go. And don't want to cover up the top. There. Very good. And there, our tree is finished. What do you think? Good Christmas tree? Wait till you get the lights on it. It'll be even better. Okay? Now, I like having stars or angels or all sorts of things like that on the top of my tree. So if I want to do a star, I'm going to need a yellow neon wire, but I don't have one at the base. So we'll have to do the star another day. But we can start with the Christmas wires. So I'm going to take some of the Christmas wires that we have, stick it down inside to the neon. See that way down in there? All the way. So let's come in here so you can see what I'm doing. It's green, so I'm going to go green. There we go. And then I can come down or go across anywhere to get it so it goes green again. Sometimes what I do is use other blueprints. Oops. Come on, we can do this. Because then what you do is, once you get it to come out, start going down. Just there. We go. Then, oh, not there. Back. I want it to be right up on the top. All the way around the top. Okay. And then start going down. You can go down here in the middle part if you want to, or on the outside. I'm going to go on the outside part. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, your branches green delight us. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, your branches green delight us. They're green when summer days are bright. They're green when winter snow is white. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, your branches green delight us. Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you so much pleasure. Oh Christmas tree, forever true your color. Oh Christmas tree, forever true your color. Your boughs so green in summertime, stay bravely green in wintertime. Oh Christmas tree, forever true your color. Oh Christmas tree, you fill my heart with music. Oh Christmas tree, you fill my heart with music, reminding me on Christmas Day to think of you and then be gay. Oh Christmas tree, you fill my heart with music. Down and stop. Finish. There is our Christmas tree. What do you think? Huh? Pretty good? I think it needs something on the underneath it. But we'll figure that out tomorrow. There's my Christmas tree. Yep. I like it. I think it's pretty. You think? Yeah. Oh, look, there with the moon behind. Okay. Well, that's the Christmas tree so far. And eventually we're going to have a star on it. And I'll add some other things, some presents around it. And I'm going to have a pretty arch and have some other things to show you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm looking forward to decorating more and just hanging out. But I'm going to play other games besides LT2. It's just that that's what I've been doing lately. But there's lots of games to play. Theme park. Did you know theme park's one of the top 10? It is. So, get your grandparents to play with you. And grandparents, you call up your grandkids and play with them. Looking forward to the next time we meet. Have a happy holiday. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And until I see you next time, you know my heart's always with you. Hearts out from me to you. It's me, Grammy, from me to you. Hearts out.